This blind man wakes up every day with the urge to kill, but he doesn't kill just for fun, because with every person he kills, he regains a bit of his eyesight. So wherever he goes he starts a massacre. As the body count rises, his vision gradually returns. One day, he was on a boat heading to the next town for another killing spree, but midway they were ambushed by masked bandits robbing a merchant ship. He had no intention of interfering, until they saw him as a threat and tried to eliminate him. With no choice left, he took action to settle the problem. He suddenly tore off his blindfold, unleashed his eyes of slaughter, then pulled out an arrow, sat cross-legged floating midair, and killed all the enemies with just the power of sound. Afterwards, he left the scene with the only surviving woman. Turns out, he was actually a modern man who had traveled through time, and he had a system that made him stronger with each completed mission. After saving the woman, the system rewarded him with heat-sensing perception. He still couldn't see clearly, but could now vaguely sense outlines. Just then, the unconscious woman woke up. She looked at the blind man in shock. He told her the truth, that her companions were all killed by the bandits, but he had already avenged them. Then he told her this place was safe, and she could rest without worry. As he stood up to leave, but the woman sensed his strength, quickly apologized for her earlier rudeness, and begged him to escort her home, promising a generous reward. Yet the blind man didn't care for money, since the mission was done. He didn't want any more trouble. Just as he was about to walk away, the system popped up with a new mission. If he could keep the woman safe for 24 hours, he would be rewarded with a divine level technique. This technique had 9 stages, and once mastered, even immortals would bow before him. To gain this ultimate power, the blind man agreed on the spot. The next day, he set off on the journey with the woman in disguise, unaware that she was actually a princess of noble blood, on a mission to return home and reclaim her position. But her enemies wanted her dead before she could make it. After hearing the assassination failed, they immediately put a huge bounty on her head. As soon as the news spread, countless powerful fighters came after her, even though she was disguised as a man. One bandit still noticed something off. Just as he was about to tip someone off, the blind man silently appeared behind him, flicked a bamboo leaf, and slit his throat instantly. The system then issued a new task, to lure the 3 main assassination leaders to one place, and eliminate them all at once. To complete the mission, he deliberately exposed his location, and brought the woman to the busiest tavern. As expected, the lady boss recognized them right away. The tavern was already full of hidden assassins. As soon as they sat down, the killers surrounded them. At the same time, the 3 leaders gathered outside the tavern, waiting confidently for good news. But in the next second, the sound of the arrow rose again, and all the assassins dropped dead. The blind man sat calmly on the second floor, and coldly declared, "Anyone who dares step on these stairs, dies." But the leaders relied on their numbers, and didn't take him seriously at all. They immediately ordered their men to attack. The blind man stayed calm and pulled out his arrow. With a single pull of the string, all the attackers were instantly killed.